It's not a problem. This is Rocky, and the date is the 28th of December, Wednesday. This job is at 240 Margie Drive in Willits, and Maria Gamez is the owner, and I'm out front right now. I'll just kind of scan. We already took the birds out. There's the parrot. And some other birds right down here. This is the outside of the house. I had it spotted on the front door when I started the video. There's the owner right there. This is right by the Mormon church up here in Willits, and I'm going to walk in the front door and just give you a tour. This is for the boss who's on vacation in Washington. This is a water loss, and the pipe was up in the attic and it blew while they were on vacation. You were on vacation in Mexico?
Yes.
In Mexico. And standing at the front door, just scan in here. The place is completely saturated, and you're going to see ceilings down in the other rooms. Blown-in insulation is now on the floor, sopping wet. This is the living room, tile floor. It's not too bad in here. It seems like it was sealed pretty good. But we'll see as time goes on. It's a slab floor. Agley Merino is the adjuster. This is the kitchen now. I'm not sure about the cabinets yet. We don't have electricity at this point, and the water is shut off. Chuck and Chilo are on their way to find the source up in the attic. Nobody really knows where it is yet. They're going to turn the water on and get a good shot of the source, and then Chilo's going to turn the electricity on and see what happens. The family shut it off. One of the brothers that came in and found this shut the electricity off just to be safe. And there are wires hanging, but they're labeled number 1 and number 2, so I'm not sure if that's from a long time ago or what. But here's your laundry room, right behind the kitchen. Same tile floor. And all the walls in here are wet up 2 feet at least. And I'm going to turn a little bit left here, and as I turn left, you're going to see the hallway goes all the way back to where the source is, back in there. Right here on my right, we have the first bedroom. The carpet is 100% saturated. It'll all be yanked out probably tonight, and walls are all wet in here, up 2 or 3 feet. Anyway, there's a lot of contents in here. I'll just swing back around and make this as quick as I can. That closet right there is full of clothes. And this place is really stinky right now. First bed, this is the guest, or I guess you'd call it a guest bathroom. Tile floor. And you can see that there's been enough water in the attic that the seams are all starting to burst on the sheetrock, so I'm sure that'll all have to come down. I checked the walls going down the hall. They're all wet, climbing up pretty fast, 3 feet maybe. So we'll try to save those drilling holes. Full of clothes in this closet that are all dripping wet. Second bedroom, obviously a child's bedroom, but everything is wet in here and will have to be dried and cleaned and all that. The carpet is saturated as water moves as I stepped on it. And here's the first hole in the ceiling. This is in the hallway, and see the wires hanging down. This is where I said they're labeled number 1 and number 2, where they're not together here. So I'm thinking that won't hurt our electric and all that. They've been that way for a while evidently. I'm going to circle over here to the right. Bedroom number 3 is where some adults slept, and this carpet is very bad. They already shoveled the wet insulation out of here. You can see it here on the dresser. and the floor has been shoveled by the owner's kids, I think. But you can see it's everywhere and everything is saturated and wet. The bed's all wet. Here is the closet, and it's all wet. Everything in here is wet. And I'm going to back up just a little bit and show you the ceiling here in this bedroom. It's pretty much 3/4 gone, as you can see. And everything up here is wet. All the wood's wet. It looks like this ceiling joist right there broke. Right in that area right there. We'll check it a little closer when we get up in there, but it doesn't look good from this angle. And the master bedroom, what you're looking at is wet insulation on the floor and a shovel. It's maybe 1.5 feet deep, solid wet. Water runs out of it when you step on it. And I'm looking at a TV nook here, and
hey, Bobby,
insulation all over. This is the attic crawl space. It's opened up because the ceiling fell in here. A little bit of insulation left right there. Okay, a bed that's pretty much history. More dresser, more clothes in another closet. A stroller with insulation all over it. I think it's a stroller. It might be an exercise machine. I'm standing on insulation right now. I'm looking at furniture. I'm up at least a foot taller than the tile floor. And I'm going to the master bathroom. You can see the tile there. And the wet insulation, and it's just a bathroom is all it is. Anyhow, that pretty well gives you some insight into the size of this job. It's not a 2-story, it's on a slab, but there's a lot of damage. And as I said, Agley is the adjuster. I'm supposed to meet with her at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll go over contents and what we're going to do with them, and move ahead from there. Tonight we're just going to get some of this garbage out and work on removing some of the bigger furniture so we can pull carpet. And I think I'll throw a dehumidifier in if we get enough of the contents out of here to make it worthwhile. And we'll just move ahead from there. We're about out of equipment. When we do this job, we'll be out of equipment, so hopefully we can get some back soon. There's my phone, so I might as well go. We're walking back out toward the front living room at this point.